Bueno, pues sean bienvenidos una vez más a otro capítulo de Hellblade. Si no me equivoco, este sería quinto. Sí, creo que sí. Ok, entonces cogemos el puente. Nos atacarán de nuevo. Es increíble cómo mueve la cabeza. Estamos mirando. La. Paseo por el parque.
The gate is opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
¡Oh no, mi espada! Rayos.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
Está hablando.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
Enough. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
Oye, no había agua. Una cueva. Nadie presente. Lo siento, Senua. Ok, tenemos que ir para allá, pero ¿qué hay para acá? ¿Te cansa? Increíble. No, pues no parece haber nada. Pero te quiero más lejos que puede llegar. Nada. No hay nada. Peleando con la espada. Bueno, está practicando.
There it is. You're imagining. It's dead. He's gone. You were so slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you.
¿Una herida?
Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Oh, ya puedo correr, perfecto. A ver. ¿Para dónde podemos ir? Ok, por allá. ¿Y por qué te pareciera como que sí puedo subirlo? Pero no puedo. Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. No se puede ir a ningún lado. Por acá, tampoco. Por allá. Entonces... directo. Por ahí. Por aquí parece haber algo. Una cara. Ni me acordaba de las caras. Vamos a ver.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Muy bien. Bueno, pues en lo personal yo creo que hemos explorado bastante bien. Esperemos que no se nos haya pasado nada. Igual, de todas maneras no podemos recolectar nada. Así que simplemente son los mensajes.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Fragmentos de historia.
There he
Ahí
was,
ya está.
the lone figure of a boy,
He's there, under the
sword play under the shade of a tree.
Vamos a entrar por aquí.
She remembers the first time she saw him.
Viene a la puerta y venimos.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt
Podremos subir a la
a
puerta.
ray of hope.
¿Ese es un mensaje?
You can see him. There he is. You have to keep Dillian going. Keep going.
Sí.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress,
Ya cada vez me falta
and in
menos.
disguise, she lies with her own brother.
Pero sí, creo que no
She
hemos
gives
pasado.
birth to a son,
Porque vamos aquí casi abajo.
After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Sigurd. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Sigurd has them buried alive.
Ok, entonces, a ver, tenemos que ir por allá. Entonces, si tenemos que ir para allá, ya, vamos para acá primero. Puede que por acá sea por donde tengamos que salir. En otra. Esta no era
The
la que
Northmen
seguía.
tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Sigurd, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Sigurd plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Sigurd captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
¿Qué podemos hacer aquí? Nada, ¿verdad? Ah, ya entendí. Bien. entienden? Ahorita lo entenderán. Ah, sí es cierto, no nos podemos enfrentar a enemigos porque no tenemos espada. Por ahí tenemos una vaina, miren, esa vaina. Sin espada, pero... Entonces podemos explorar a gusto sabiendo que no nos van a atacar. Bueno, de todas maneras, nos atacan donde es parte de la historia. Miren, este tampoco lo tenía. Están escondidos.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Miren. Okay. ¿Por qué me regreso? ¿Vieron? Un túnel. Porque por allá se puede ir. Por acá también, entonces quiero ver primero por acá. Y por aquí. Son muy sospechosos de esto. Y luego vi que no, el camino estaba cerrado, así que este es otro camino, así pero bueno, si no, sí, porque no doy tanta vuelta. A lo mejor también por ahí se puede entrar, ¿no? A lo mejor es por aquí. A ver. Sí, era ahí, pero veamos. Ya no tenemos un toque de correr. A ver si no hay otro mensaje por aquí. Y corroborar si era por aquí. Hay que estar seguros. Ahí tiene que haber un mensaje. Ahí es el mensaje, vamos por acá. Por aquí. Pero no se puede ir. No va. Por acá pareciera que sí, pero supongo que tampoco. Ah, qué plata.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
¿Soy yo? Hemos avanzado a la maldición. No sé. Aquí está la otra.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. One day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his fate. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Grab.
Y listo. Lancemos. Oh. A explorar.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Muy bien, caminemos. Lilian. Bueno, ya, demasiado. Vamos a correr. A lo mejor los desarrolladores quieren que nos tomáramos el tiempo, pero está demasiado largo el camino. Hay que ir para acá, allá.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? want to believe it. Is it not real? Is it there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met
Puedo subir a la...
Maybe
por
it's a
aquí.
sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you?
No, está aquí, está aquí.
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Bien, ahí yo te lo recuerdo. Creo que ya lo tenía.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
¿Qué pasó? Hijo del churro, me deja con la duda. Pero... Ay, yo he visto un mensaje por aquí, ¿no? Ahí está. Ok, aquí continúa.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Ok, entonces... ¿Continuará la historia o no lo hará? ¿En dónde va? Bien, podemos por allá o podemos por acá. Tiene más mensajes. Oh.
Take it. A sword.
Una espada.
Left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's meant to. It's coming from there. And there. Oh, what are they? Look. Where's it coming from?
Tres.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
Entonces,
Go to the shop. Find the shop.
voy a realizar pruebas. ¿Cuántas pruebas son? 3 según yo.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Ay, las odio, estas pruebas.
What can you see?
De verdad.
Go to it. It's not safe.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound.
Ok, tenemos que
It's
subir.
so strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Dead in the air. You can feel dead.
Bueno, de estas pruebas de Odín solo hice 2.
Turn back.
Y ya jamás volví a jugar. Pero bueno, igual de aquí no pasé. De esta prueba creo que no la hice. Es la única que no la hice, así que no sé de qué va.
Risk her life. He cares about her too much. He loves her. He doesn't. Go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
¿O si la hice?
This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
No, creo que sí la hice, sí la hice, sí la hice. Tengo...
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Y recuerdo que tengo que ir hacia... No, no tiene camino.
There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Could you? This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and
Porque
find
tú
him.
te nos
Get
puedes
him
ir.
back. Just there. How could you lose him?
Bueno.
How could you lose him? How could you? Find him.
Entonces... Vamos a otro jugar. Ven lo mismo que yo, quieren que le suba la... por ahí entré. El brillo. Bueno, no me pueden contestar, pero... Creo que... está bien, ¿no? Sí se ve. Por el momento, si se pone todo, pues... sí le sube el brillo. Pero no creo que ayude mucho. Miren, me tembló la mano.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
No sé...
Those other voices dead. Not Dillian.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
No sé
She
quién...
has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Vamos por acá.
I can hear him.
Sí, tengo que concentrarme.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
¿Por dónde se grita? Escucha. Por acá.
It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Camino es diferente. Ah, caray. No sé si camina, entonces se cae. Hay una reja. Y la antorcha. Hola. Creo que no hay nadie. Miren, está encendida. Ok.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. That's not Dillian.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Supongo que tengo que ir para allá. Pero me equivoqué de camino. Oye, tampoco es. Entonces vamos a donde se enciende una antorcha. Miren, me queda una espada, qué buena onda. Tenía que ya me defiendo. Uy, son dos, no las puedo agarrar.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Es otro camino. Ok, entonces ya fui para allá. Y aquí.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do.
Es que el
She doesn't.
problema es que se repite el camino.
Dillian, where are you? For his voice. Dillian. She can't hear.
Está encendido. Ok, se ve diferente ahí. Creo que está un poco congestionado.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Se escucha medio rara su voz. Estoy del otro lado.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Tenemos que ir hacia ahí. No tenemos que ir seguir así, moriré. Sí, moriré.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Yo no, por favor, aléjate.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief had some.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Oh, pasé. Facilito. ¿Sí, no? Hola, ya.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
Bueno, pues yo creo que le dejamos hasta aquí por el capítulo de hoy. Espero que les haya gustado. No olviden darle like y suscribirse. Y nos vemos en un próximo capítulo. Bye.